Hey, Coven! We're doing this again! The first time was not working. I think in the future, to avoid having technical difficulties, I am going to keep you posted on when I'm going live via Discord or possibly Instagram, but I've kind of fallen out of using Instagram if I'm being honest. I think in the future, I will alert you there and then just go live here because I'm not the only one that I've been in other streams where people had issues. So I'm just gonna avoid having those problems again in the future, and I'm just gonna post like alerts or whatever on Discord, and then you guys can come join me here when I'm actually like up and doing things. So, anyways, now that we got the technical difficulties out of the way, how's everybody's new year going so far? What spells did you do? Did you release much yesterday? Were you like, fuck 2021, bring in the new energy for 2022? Because I know that that's definitely been my vibe lately. Eli's been home a lot from school, and it's been a lot of fun to hang out with him, my little sunshine. I'm just glad that this is actually working now because for a minute there, my computer was acting like I didn't even have a camera. And I was like, excuse me, that's the whole reason I bought this computer. What are you talking about? So anyways, one thing that I started doing, I wanted to add more to my practice. And so one thing that I'm doing is I'm working with sigils more, which I haven't really done much sigil work before, but I did create a new one. This is what it looks like. Got it on a post-it note, and I've stuck it to my computer that I do all of my work on. And it's to help bring in money. So that is something new that I've added to my practice with the new year. Have you added anything new to your practice with the new year? Let's talk about them in the chat or in the comments if you happen to be watching this later. I've got my amethyst here. I just cleansed her. She's feeling pretty good. And I'm ready to get into readings. I'm thinking I'm still going to just do 3 cards and thus more naturally fall out because they need to be pulled. But I'm going to be pulling for like the whole year and not just this month. Yeah, we're just going to do some year ahead stuff, I think, and just really, really see what's coming for us. And again, I'm going to go based all of that off of the elements. I'm going to be doing earth, air, water, fire, and this isn't just hi, I see you there in the comments. Hello. My girls, what's up? I'm going to be so like this isn't just if like your top 3, you know, your big 3. This isn't just that because like I, for example, have like 5 Capricorn placements. So I resonate a lot with different Capricorn readings. So this is just kind of like if you resonate, if like your house, if your sun sign is in a certain house and you really resonate with Leo, even though you're not one, get down, Stella. There's fire up here, silly girl. Jeez, crazy cats. Anyways, we're gonna pull some cards. We're gonna pull some runes. Trying to set new goals for the new year, but I've got my Loki candle lit, so of course he wants to see how bad I want it. A lot. So let's get going. Let's pull for the earth signs. We've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's who we are pulling for right now. See what you guys can look forward to in 2022. Ooh. Ooh. Got some luck coming our way. Is it good or bad? We don't know. It depends on how we act, right? Let's see what the rest of these cards say. Hi, I see you down there. I don't know if you want me to call you by like your name or like your pagan names in the chat because I know all of you by name. So I don't know if you actually want me to call you by that or not, but I see you up there. Hello. Oh, hello. Somebody new. Somebody unfamiliar. Hello there. Wow. Oh, this is good signs. Good sign for our earth signs. That's who we are pulling for right now. Tarot, runes for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this. So what we are getting right now, we are coming into a lot of lucky, happy, abundant situations. Our first card that we have here is the card of luck, and this can go either way depending on how it's placed. But considering what follows with the Vunyo and the Gebo, I'm thinking it's good things coming to follow, right? We've got some lucky, abundance, happiness, joy, peace coming our way. These things that we have been manifesting for a while, I see them finally starting to build, finally starting to take form, and they might not be all the way there because some of us might be manifesting things that are, 5-10 year plan kind of thing. But things are going to start. You're not going to feel like, oh, this is all for nothing anymore. You're not going to feel like you're missing opportunities because you're creating opportunities for yourself. And I'm seeing a lot of that here. So these are, I want to get them in the right order, but I'm like, okay. I'm having a dyslexic moment. Oh, see? Well, it's reversed in the camera, but whatever. We'll just go. This was our first one. So Perthro, and then Vunyo and Gebo. This is our reading for Earth signs this year, not just this month, but I have a feeling some of these things are going to start this month. I feel like especially in February because that 2 energy. Oh man, I've been getting number messages all day. I saw 1111, I saw 111, 222, 333, and 444. I did not get the 555, but I saw all of those other ones. It was just like, what? So there's definitely some big things coming in for Taurus. It's looking, or for Taurus, not just Taurus, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All the earth signs, it looks like big, beautiful blessings coming your way. It looks like a lot of happy energy. And it feels like something that is a little bit long deserved for you guys. So I'm really happy for you. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love the chanting. I love that. That's a beautiful connection to start putting together, too. Those ones together just feel so powerful. So we're going to cleanse with some ethically sourced Santo. I always feel the need to say that it's ethically sourced because it's one of those things that it's like if it's not, you're appropriating, So I'll just try to be cautious. What goals are you guys having? What goals are you making, Earth signs? What is your vunyo? What is your joy that you are hoping to acquire? My partner is an Earth sign, and in the other room, he's like, bus, because we want to do a school bus or, some kind of bus to RV conversion thing. Okay. We are now channeling the air signs. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Hello, air signs. I hope you are having a good day. I may consider doing more lives, but I think I'll only do rune readings. And I'm going to try to do it on the first, but I won't always be on the first. I don't want people to get mad at me if it comes out late or early some other times. Yes, we got some air signs in the chat. What's up? I see you there, Luna Wolf. I see you. Yes, I think we're going to be doing these a lot, but I know already our Beltane event is scheduled on the 1st of May. So that one will come out early. You know what I mean? If I have big things going on where I genuinely don't have an hour to be at my computer straight, we might have to move things around, but I'm going to try to be here for you guys at the beginning of every month. That's one of my new goals that I'm setting, is to be here for the coven more often, more formally, and not just on Discord. So I hope you guys join me. It's a lot of fun to connect with you this way, to feel like I'm able to give back to the community, even if it's just pulling some runes. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this is your reading. Okay. So the ones that we have pulled are Urus, Raido, and Nautis. And what I'm getting from this is that you are going to need some strength because there is a big journey up ahead that is a big necessity for you. Like, it is so crucial to your survival, to your evolution, to your ascension. And this is something that is going to requires a lot of strength. Yes, you're going to need to pull in a lot from your communities around yourself. Hi Ruby, happy new year. I see air signs going through a big shift. And it's not going to happen like that. It's going to be a long journey, right? That's why we've got the ride though, because we're going to have to ride the waves. We're going to have to navigate this, and it is a necessity. It is something that is crucial for our survival. It is something that we may already be manifesting. It is something that has been brewing for a while, and I feel like we really need to be able to stick on or lean on the people that stick around us, our community. Our coven is here for you. So, air signs, 2022, it's going to be a journey, but it's going to be for your best. So I wish you the best of luck through this, and remember to lean on the coven if you need to, because the card said so. But also, I'm here for you. And whether the card said it or not, you can always rely on your coven. Ah, whoa, now I'm just throwing stuff. I can't see. Okay, like I'm genuinely throwing stuff. Do you see this? I think I got them all. Okay. I just had to make sure. And I don't want to kill the vibe by turning on the big light, so I just used my phone light. Oh, I will always need y'all. I will always need y'all too. That's why I wanted to create this community, because there's so many of us out there that really need witches and pagans who get it. And that's why we're here for each other. So I'm definitely here for you air signs while you navigate 2020 and the things up ahead. Definitely here for you. So we did a little shuffle cleanse. Ooh. There's like other herbs sticking to this. I'm going to do a smoke cleanse for this real quick before we pull for water signs. I do want to start crafting runes out of wood soon, so I could pull from there more traditionally. But right now, these cards are what I have, so that's what I'm using for you guys. But soon, hopefully, we can upgrade our artillery a little bit, so to speak. Yeah, I definitely hear that, Luna. I definitely hear that. But I feel like there's a mountain peak ahead, and we need to climb it, but that other side is going to be so worth it. You know what I mean? Okay. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, like me. This one is for you. What is life going to look like for you in 2022? Let's talk about it. See what the runes have to show us. Ooh, nice. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you're doing a lot of things that you need to do. Some things that you may have put off for a while, but this is going to bring a lot of new birth. not necessarily like physical birth, but like a lot of new ideas, a lot of new opportunities. When you finally get through these blockages, these things that have been holding you back, you will get to the opportunity of birth, of growth, of production, of abundance. You know what I mean? And we get our gifts. We get our give and take. We get all of the hard work that we put out. We finally get to collect all of that hard work and all of the blessings that are to come from that hard work. That's what Gabo is. It's not just gifts. It's not just random surprises. It's not just good luck being thrown our way. Gabo is also about give and take, right? It's you put the work in, and so now you're getting a paycheck. That's how Gabo works. And so that's what we're getting from these first two cards is the necessity to birth new ideas, to grow new plans, to figure out new solutions so that you can reap that benefit and reward. That is what I see coming for you in 2022, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is your 3 rune reading. Oop, I did it backwards. I swapped them around. It's a little confusing when this camera goes backwards and my regular camera that I film with doesn't. And so I'm just like, but anyways, here you go, water signs. I wish you all the best of luck in 2022. It looks like we're going to kick ass and we're going to get what it is that we need. And I think that's the most that we can ask for right now, considering the situation that our whole planet has been in. You know what I mean? Which I know you guys do. Y'all are woke as fuck. Yep. Aw, give my love to Kat. I love her so much. Her and I clicked so much because my rising sign is her sun sign. And I swear to God, that's how you know you just met your best friend. If like one, like your top 3 are like one and the same, or especially if like they're opposites, yeah, you just found your bestie. I've seen it happen to so many people, and I'm just like, astrology is the coding. Change my mind. You can't. It is what it is. Astrology is the programming in the whole system that we are in here. And it makes sense. So, and I know that Kat would agree with me. She's very into the cosmic stuff. Okay, let's get us a smoke cleanse now that I've shuffled everything. Give your wifey a hug for me. I miss her. Hopefully you guys can join us for Beltane. That would be so much fun. We are going to pull for fire signs next. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Where you at? Whoa, that jumped out as soon as I said Aries. Oh boy, there's a big transformation coming. So it's going to feel like death because that's what we pulled. It's going to feel like death. It's going to feel like something is dying, right? And it might be an idea. It might be a relationship. It might be a job. But there's definitely going to be a death and a transition of how you live your life after this moment. It's going to be intense, but it is not the end of everything, okay? We're going to pull more cards and see. Elias, you killed the aesthetic! Okay, so we have Hagalas, our transformation, our death, but we also have luck on our side. So this is going to be a kind of death, like, you know that line from Harry Potter when Ron's all like, so you're going to suffer, but you're going to be happy about it. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, because our follow-up card is also a Berkano, which means new birth. Something has to die so something can be born, right? So an old relationship has to end so you can actually find the love of your life. And sometimes that can happen, you know. But this is what I'm getting for my fire signs out there. There's a big transition coming, but luck is on your side, and it's for you to birth the things that you've been trying to for a while now. Whether, you know, maybe you're with a partner that doesn't want kids and you do, and You're not going to get kids in your dream life unless you find another partner who does want kids. You know what I mean? It's that simple. It really is. You gotta release the old to make room for the new. If you're still clinging on to that old, well, you're holding on to this stuff so tight you have no arms left to grab new opportunities as they fly by you. And that's just kind of the whole energy that I'm getting from this with the hagalas and the perthro like this. That's what it feels like. Like you really need to let something go because luck is on your side for what it is that you want, but you're not going to get what you want from what you have. And that's basically the bottom line that I'm seeing for you guys. And I'm sorry to be so blunt. It's not easy to read for folks all the time because sometimes it's a rough situation that we're talking about, but it's only rough temporarily. Something that really gets me through is knowing that everything is temporary. The good times, the bad times, the poor times, the rich times, they're all temporary. And we need to just get through this moment so we can get to where we're going. We need to get this roadblock out of our way. It's time to get the feels more positive. Changing a lifestyle could be a part of it too. That's also very true. Like, what if the thing that you need to transform is just, something that is just really not good for you and you know it's not good for you? And that could vary for everybody. Like for me, I drink too much Mountain Dew. It's really bad for my teeth. It's really bad for my mental, for my anxiety. And it's also really, really bad for my stomach, my digestive issues. And, for you, that could be smoking cigarettes or having too much casual sex, but then you feel empty inside afterwards versus like that bitch. Like some people, their vices are what keeps them going, but then other people, their vices are actually what's holding them back. And so maybe that's a reflection to look into. That's a very good point to make. Thank you for that. Lena, one of our crones out here with the truth in the chat box. Thank you very much. It's very good insight to share as well. I would love for you to come as well too, Lena. Oh, Luna, Luna, Luna. I feel so weird calling you that because it sounds so much like Lena, and you both are in here right now. Day 4, no cigarettes. Yay! Go Luna! I'm so happy for you. I am currently on 1 Mountain Dew a day, and I used to drink like 3 to 4. So, high five for accomplishing our goals. For doing better for ourselves and our bodies. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. That's really cool. Sweet. We are currently trying to build our credit, and Cole just found out that we are approved for. Oh, I can call you Tammy? Okay, good. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to call you that. Some people only like their spiritual name spoken in public spaces, so I wasn't sure what your preference is. But yes, I'm so happy for you, Tammy. That's so awesome. That's really, really cool. So yeah, those are our readings for all the 4 elements. What are you guys thinking? How are you feeling? Are you grounded? Are you doing okay? I think something that I would like to challenge us to do, just the whole coven, the whole community, whoever watches these videos and tunes in on Discord, to try to make time to cleanse and ground every day, because I think that is like a basic practice that a lot of people forget to apply daily, and it makes a world of difference. It really does. I'm going to cleanse these one more time, and we are going to do a reading for the coven as a whole, looking into this next year. I'm only going to do year ahead readings on January, or in January. But in the future, I will continue to be here for you guys. At least once a month to do rune readings. I think as the community grows, we might add more. But for now, once a month. I don't want to pull your time away too much, but if people start feeling like they missed out, they wish I did it more, maybe I'll add more. But I'm trying to focus too. Like Tammy was saying earlier in the chat, she doesn't want me to burn out, and I don't either. I think I'm stepping back from the website a little bit. Like, I'm still here for you guys for energy work, but when it comes to creating stuff to sell, I'm stepping back just for a little bit to focus more on creating videos, to give myself more of a platform. So I actually have like more people to sell my products to, you know? And I'm still going to create and list stuff as it comes out, but I'm not going to be trying to push like big shop updates for a while, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to give you guys that little update as well. Now that we're talking about Coven stuff as a whole, oops. Yeah, I've got my tea right here. I've been drinking so much Thai tea to make up for the fact that I no longer want to drink as much Mountain Dew. That came out really fast, but I'm fucking obsessed with it. It tastes so good. Okay. Ooh, we're dropping stuff. She taught me so much about astrology that I used to think was hubaloo. And our plan is to be at Beltane. Oh, that's so awesome. Sorry, I just missed that message. My eyes were like blurring them together, and I thought it was all the one I already read. But that's awesome. I hope you guys can make it. I really do. I miss her. I miss her a lot. I loved getting to meet her at Midsummer. I hope you do more on your YouTube channel too, Tam. I hope you do. I'd love to watch how you create your jewelry and stuff. I think that would be cool content for you to make. I love the way that you make your pretty pretties. I've got them. You can't really see it very well, but right there is my Yggdrasil, and it is a jewelry holder that is shaped like a tree, and I use it to hold up. I've got the items that you've gifted to me before and other stuff up there, like the red string that we got last Jewel. I have that up there as well. Different things like that. Okay. Let us think about the coven as a whole and what we can expect as a community this coming year. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is strength, perseverance, like before. I'm seeing a lot of happiness though, a lot of joy, a lot of peace, a lot of feeling fulfilled. This card makes me feel like, oh, gratitude, oh, sigh of relief, oh, we're finally here, oh, we did it. Like this just yes. That's what I get a lot from this card right now. And then we also have some endurance coming in here with AWAS, right? So I think that's something that we can really think about because, yes, communities take some time to build. You know, I haven't been the best about creating content in the past. And that is one of my goals is to commit to creating content. As much as the algorithm bothers me, it also works for you if you plan accordingly. So I'm trying to do better about that this year so that way we can attract the right members who would benefit our community and help keep things growing and blossoming and just feeling really magical and still safe. You know, I don't want to attract everybody, you know. I just want to feel like people who align with our vision and who are open to accepting all instead of like Aesir or get the fuck out. We don't worship the Vani or Jotun here. Like I'm okay with people worshiping anything, even if it's not a Norse pagan belief. And so I'm really hoping that that's what this is referring to. Is just more people coming in. There's going to be, you know, a eclectic mix of folks in our collective, but I want it that way. I don't want to have like 15 runas who do all the same thing. How boring would that be? Like, please. First of all, I am too unique to be duplicated, but secondly, I do think that this is a really good sign. We've got a lot of strength. We can lean on each other. We've got happiness with each other, and we've got endurance. We're going to keep going. This is not the last year for our coven. Like, we're still just getting started as far as I'm concerned, even though we've been doing this for a year now. The Discord has been open a little bit longer, but I have been creating videos for a little over a year now, and it wasn't super regularly. Like, I didn't commit to the algorithm before. I didn't really care about a schedule. So I'm going to be doing that now. So that way we can all connect, we can all build and really reach out, because as much as I love going to the Wisdom of Odin events, I love him. He's a good person. He's a good friend of mine. I have no intention on stopping to go to those events. I also like having something that's a little bit more witchcraft focused that I can kind of create of my own, and that we are focusing on healing and manifesting instead of just general worship, which I think venerating the gods is also very important. And like I said, I'm still going to go to those events. Like, I have nothing wrong with them. I just like that we can also do more. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to limit ourselves to only going to one community. I like that we can, cycle through both. And there's a lot of us here from that community, and I'm glad to see that. So thank you guys for joining me. And I'm so excited. If you come to Beltane, it's going to be a blast. We're already working on planning that, and it's going to be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to that event a lot. Actually, Beltane is one of my favorite pagan holidays. Um, it's like up there with Yule and Samhain. I love it so much. It's basically like the Samhain of summertime, because it's when the veil is thinnest. It is when Samhain happens in the southern hemisphere. So it's still a very vibrant, very alive, very energetic time, and I'm really excited for that. Um, it's great to have a place to practice magic together in addition to having a community. I agree. I agree. And I mean, we can practice magic over with, Jacob's community too. Like, I mean, did you see that Odin ritual? Like, that was magical as hell. There was so much trance work and shaman work going on. Like, there's definitely magic happening over there too. But I just like having our focus of healing. That just makes me feel good, because that's what I feel like I was put here to do, is to help people find healing through spirituality and mental wellness, for the lack of another term. So I really enjoy being able to do that. I think it's a lot of fun, and I like seeing more communities growing. I wish more communities were open to others versus being a little bit closed off or resentful, um, just because of your own personal beliefs. And I feel like eventually we'll come there, but there are some creators out there who unfortunately are more historians versus practitioners, and it kind of shows with how immature they can act with other creators. Um, and I'm not trying to get pulled into the drama, but I do think some people haven't done much ascension and maturing since high school, and it's unfortunate. So keep that in mind when you are looking for creators to follow, myself included. Take what I say with a grain of salt, use your own cognitive thinking skills, and try to be aware, because, some people aren't out here just to help others or to create a safe community for people like myself. I don't really care about the numbers. I would, I would like to at least monetize and get paid for, the work put in for videos, but I'm not trying to hit like a million or anything. That's not a goal of mine. Um, but there are people out there who their only goal for their content is to be better than that other guy. And I feel like that's a sad goal to have, because um I don't know, it just seems a bit shallow. It seems childish, for the lack of a better word, but I'm not trying to, like, spill the tea and cause drama or anything like that. I'm just giving my 2 cents because I've seen some tension building, and I wanted to remind you guys to think for yourselves. And, um, yeah, sometimes too many people is too much at an event, if that's what you're getting at. It can be. I like keeping things smaller and more comfy. Yeah, at the end of the day, those goals do ring hollow. It can just be a lot, you know. Projection is strong with people lately. Oh, skull to that. Skull to that. It's so funny because I see so many hypocrites pointing fingers, but it's like they are sitting they could go out and like water their grass in the rain and then come inside and be like, "Why do people water their grass in the rain? People are so stupid, blah blah blah." It's like you just did the thing that you're yelling about. And obviously this is a dumb example. Like I'm really not trying to like spill the tea, but I see the tea is brewing, right? Like it's getting on the stove, it's getting hot. I see that. I'm not stupid. We're all in this Norse pagan community together. And my coven is non-denominational, but I am a Norse pagan. So I figured I should just share my 2 cents. There's a lot of people out there, all they care about is becoming to a point where they can influence other people, and I hate the term influence. I like influencer. I don't want to influence people. I want to inform people. I want to inspire people, and I want you guys to really take your power back, to learn what that really means. Like I'm still learning that. I'm still figuring that out, but I want to be on this journey with you because I know that together we could all make some real magic happen. We've already started doing it. I'm so excited to see what is ahead for us in 2022. My voice is getting so ratchet sounding right now because I've been talking nonstop for a minute. Um, much love to you. Thank you for joining us, Ruby. Good to see you. Thank you for all the good vibes. Love you. Um, but yeah, I just had to go on a little rant there because shit's getting weird. And I don't mean weird with a Y. Like this is just genuinely weird. Like it doesn't make sense. It's bizarre. It's funny to me. Um, and that's all. I don't want to get too into that, but yeah, card readings are done. I just did them. I just did the collective one, and now I'm just kind of chatting for a little bit. I did them really fast this time. I didn't mean to do them that fast. My energy is just like it's Capricorn season, so I'm like, go, 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 be efficient, get it done, get it done. So I think I kind of blew through them a little quick, and I didn't mean to. I was trying to take my time on them because I was reading for the year and not just the month as usual. Uh, but yeah, it do be that way. Yeah, it do. It do. Um, yeah. If you guys have any questions, anything you'd like to ask, uh, oh, my little purple candle just went out. So I lost some light over here. I'm looking very like hell energy. I'm looking very blue on the camera. That's kind of cool. I don't hate it. Um, I'm going to be trying so hard to get and stay organized and on top of shit this year. Big same, especially for this channel because I'm really passionate about it, but I also have a lot of anxiety and imposter syndrome strikes at the wrong time at times. I don't want to look like I'm totally like sitting here with no light. But I do like the blue vibe. um, yes. Oh my gosh, the ego, the ego, the ego. And like, I'm not saying that like you shouldn't have an ego. Yes, I'm going to leave it up. I will be leaving this up. And you can read the collective read and you can read for your elements and whatever else you need to do. That will be staying up, sweetheart. I will be keeping these up for you guys. And keep in mind, this one is for the whole year, not just for the month of January. So this is something to meditate on, you know, maybe reflect back on these runes as you go through certain situations in life. You can think about like, oh, maybe this is the luck she was talking about. This situation just seems pretty convenient and like almost too aligned with me to say no to it, you know? And so you can kind of step into that with that comfort, knowing that luck is on your side or, you know, happiness is coming, such and such and such, you know. I'm not going to go over all the readings again, but that's just something to keep in mind as we step forward with this year. I'm really excited. Um, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad to be able to do this for you guys. I'm going to be coming back from my little video creation hiatus. I just took like a 2-week break, but I took a break for the holidays and Ego can serve and support us, but it's not where we want to camp out 24/7. Skull. Skull to that. Ego can be nice because it's like, ego is why I put my makeup on today because I didn't want to come on here and then feel like I don't look right, and then I wanna, like, take the video down even though I actually want to leave the information out. So it's just, like, little things like that where your ego can help you. But then there's other moments where it's like, if your ego is running your life and it's not I do look like hell, I know, the, like, 50/50, I'm, like, feeling it. Urgh. Um, it makes me wanna, like, go ride a three-legged horse or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I feel the vibe. Uh, but yeah, I agree. Ego can help you, but it can also become a blockage. Come through, mama hell. Love it. Love it, love it. I love that this community is a space where people are, like, open to talk about hell because there's so many other spiritual places where just mentioning her name will get you, like, ostracized almost, and it's just like, "She's a goddess!" Like, do your research, come on. Like, so many people just associate the word hell with the Christian hell, and it gets really frustrating because I'm like, "I'm not a Christian, that's not the hell I'm talking about at all." Yeah, she can be intimidating because she's definitely a force to be reckoned with, but she means the best for us. So misunderstood, very misunderstood. Mama Hell, I love that that's just, like, what the at least our community is, like, collectively calling her is Mama Hell because that is, like, so her energy, like, big mom energy, big crone energy, big "Don't fuck with me, don't touch my babies or I'll eat you," like okay. I don't know that she'd actually eat people, but I'm just saying. I thought she was my patron for a while, but she was just helping me through a fuck ton of shadow work. Um, I had a lot to do, so because I was working with her so regularly, I thought she was my main, but she's not. But I still honor her as one because she's incredible. Yeah, like when people mention Lilith, yeah, my sister works with Lilith. She's still learning, she's still starting out and everything, but Lilith is a badass. So it's funny because it's like when people don't like Lilith, they tend to be a part of the patriarchy. And that's just all that I've noticed. I'm not gonna, like, go on another rant in this live, but it is something that I've noticed. Yeah, hell will drag us down by our roots and make us sit with our problems so we can heal them. That's definitely true. I mean, you said yeet into the abyss, but, like, that's what it feels like. And then wave at us on the way down. She'll be like, "Have fun." Um, and then when we're crying and we're broken, she builds us back up and she's like, "Okay, you good? Okay." Like, "They're there," and then she goes. Yeah, I feel like our main gods choose us too. It's so funny. For a minute there, I was really starting to think that Freya is my main deity, and I feel like she's still my main patroness or matron. And I thought that Odin was gonna be my patron, but when I did my oath to him, um, he told me no. He told me, "I'm not your patron, but I will always be your dad. So if you wanna promise to always be my kid, you can do that, but you can't promise to be my follower and for me to, like, guide you as your patron because I will guide you with shamanic work and such, but I'm not your patron." What are you doing? He's playing and he's getting all into it. He's having, like, a fake car crash out there or something with his toys. Kid's making me choke. Oh, I've got a lot of respect for the Morgan too. She intimidates me, but I've got nothing wrong with her. Like, I don't know her well enough to be, working with her or, like, calling to her, but I definitely would, like, pay respects to her with an offering. I just wouldn't be, like, calling her to my spell work or anything, but I've got respect for the Morgan. I know a couple of people that work with her, and she's a badass. She's another the triple goddesses always, like, I find them so fascinating in the way that they work. I really do. I think she's just wonderful. Yeah, my kid is Loki energy, if that's what you're referring to. That's definitely him. He has Loki energy, but he also has Thor energy. Like, he's quite the thunder kid, which I love it. But the combination of the 2 is very chaotic. You'll figure it out. You'll figure out why she chose you. As you really start to step into that power, you'll figure that out. I didn't know, you know. I had a lot of work to do with Hel and Freya, and then Freya recently chose me, her brother, and I was like, "What?" And that didn't make sense to me at first. But then now that I've actually started like working with him, like he's got his candle over here. I don't have a deity statue for him yet, but I have something that represents him on there, you know? But I've been working with him the past like couple weeks, which isn't a very long time, but I'm already seeing like, okay, I see why you stepped into this situation. You could actually help me quite a bit here. And like I never I don't know what it is. I always want to call on the goddesses for help. I never want to call on the gods, and that's probably because I have like daddy issues or something like that. But I always feel weird calling on the gods. Because they're really busy with like I don't know. I don't know. You alright, buddy? He's fine. He's just playing. Um, but yeah, it's crazy how that works. Like, I wasn't expecting to work with Freyr. Odin is Sky Daddy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Odin is the big daddy-o, playing with all of the things. I can't even like specify one things because he's just got his hands and everything. He wears all the hats, all of them, every single hat. He wears it. Um, but yeah, it's funny. I thought that I was gonna try to like start this year working with Frigga, and I was debating like air or Suna because I feel really comforted by those energies. And then I came home from the Yule gathering with the Wisdom of Odin community, and I had like really embraced this cool, refreshing, calm rain, and I just let it like wash over me and cleanse me. And I actually had a moment at the retreat too when we just saw like this one huge deer who was flanked by 4 smaller, like 8-point bucks, but this one had like at least 20 points. It was huge. And I feel like that deer was Freyr. And he's been like sending me a lot of signs, and so I'm finally like acknowledging the signs. And it's dope. I'm enjoying him. Does anybody else work with Freyr? He's still new to me, but I'm really enjoying his energy right now. Yeah. Did you see the huge buck? The one with like I'm telling you, it looked like there was so many antlers coming out of that buck's head. It was almost like a tree with branches coming out of it. You know what I mean? Like it was very earthy, very like forest god, and that's all I could think was Freyr. And then like 4 other ones come out with him to follow him out, and he's clearly like the king of the deer. But I was just like, oh, oh, Eli's gonna turn the light on. There goes the aesthetic. But check it out. I got a new chair to film in, and my cat Marley won't leave it alone. But this is my new filming chair. You will be seeing this in the next video. I love it. It's actually not like new. It is from my grandmother, but it's gold, and I like having the gold energy in my office space. You started working with Thor? I started working with Thor when I first came to the path, and I thought that he was my patron when I first started too. Yeah, let there be light. The golden twin wanted me to show off my golden chair, I guess. So I did. But yeah, you can see his antler right there. When I came home, I was starting to unpack my woo box, and I just naturally put that on there without thinking about it. And I was like, wait a minute, why would I put this here? The only people that I keep on this altar is like my own energies and then Freya, who is my patroness. And so I was like, why would I put him on here? Is Freya my patron? And a voice in the back of my head is just like, yes. And I was like, what? I've never even worked with him. And they were like, he's your patron. And I was just like, okay, yeah. Freya in the chair. We've got a little kitty. Freya confirms that it is comfortable because Marley won't get out of it. But yeah. Oh man. This got we finished the rune reading so fast this time. Last time it took me like 45 minutes. So we just get to talk. This is cool. I do need to get going soon though because I need to eat some dinner. I'm hungry. I had a late lunch, but I'm hungry for dinner now. That's one thing that I'm trying to work on this year as well, is building a healthier relationship with food, because I've had such a broken relationship. It is either I'm unknowingly like starving myself, or I am like, it's not like I'm like unknowingly, but I'm not even like aware that like what I'm doing is like an eating disorder, you know what I mean? Or I'm eating too much. Like, it's disordered eating that goes both ways, and I'm just trying to find that healthy balance. So if you have anything that you're trying to find a healthy balance with this year, I wish you the best of luck. I know. Excuse me. I just like inhaled down the wrong tube or whatever. Oh my gosh, I almost died. I almost died, you guys. Oh God, how traumatic would that be to just like die on a live video? Ooh, yum. That sounds interesting. I've never had cabbage that way, but it does sound good. I don't know what we're doing. I think Cole's making pierogies. Yes. Yes. It's really important. I'm really hoping that once I get to a point this year where I'm growing my own food, I'm really going to feel like connected, because oh my gosh, last year my depression got the best of me, so I didn't harvest everything like I could have, if I'm being quite honest. But I grew some tomatoes and it tasted like sunshine. Like I was eating the sun. It tasted so good. So I'm definitely looking forward to growing more food and enjoying literally the fruit of my labor, if that makes sense. But yeah, I need to go eat and I need to feed my kiddo. And I hope if you haven't eaten yet, you do soon. Let's focus our energy for 2022 on feeling full, on feeling abundant, on feeling gratitude for the blessings that we have been given, and for feeling connected as a coven. I think those are all great, honorable things to manifest together. So let's focus on that in 2022. I think that alone will help us all feel a lot more healed and aligned by the time 2023 roll around. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I was struggling with fibromyalgia a lot last year. The heat was just getting me. So I hear that about wanting to feel better so you can garden. I know you have a lot of stuff going on with you as well. So I hope that your issues clear up as well soon. I know that being in the garden makes you feel happy as well. I think it's good for all of us. It's just the best way to ground yourself is to work with plants, like in the dirt, like actually in a garden. Okay. My little guy's jumping in here. He's like, it's time to eat. So I will be letting you guys go. I love you all so much. Happy 2022. I will see you in the next one. Love and peace. I'm like trying to watch him and sign off at the same time. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.